know I have like a little zit right there, but I think we're just gonna let him live his best life today. Urban Decay is one of my favorite makeup brands. I've spoken about it several times on my channel, which is why I wanted to do a makeup look using entirely Urban Decay products, which is what I did in this video. So if you wanna see how I achieved this, make sure you keep on watching. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. If you are new here, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday, so feel free to stick around and subscribe. Also, if you like this look, if you like this, you know, how this turned out, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up before you see how you can achieve it. Or if you want to wait till the end, you know, I get it. You can give it a thumbs up then if you find it helpful. That really helps me out. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the makeup look. My face is already primed, so we are going to start with the eyes again. I just kind of like that routine. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Shadow Primer. I have a little sample of this, so I didn't have to go get one. You guys know how I feel about the Smashbox one, but to be consistent with this look, with using all Urban Decay products, we're going to prime the eyes with this, if I can figure out how to open it. A shadow primer, that's quite a bit, but oh well, I'm not gonna use that all, but my bad. Probably should have saved that for 2 uses, but here we are. It seems a little bit thicker than the Smashbox one, but that just might be because I've got so much accidentally. You shouldn't get it on your eyelashes, don't be like me. Also, Milo is next to me on the floor over here, so if you hear like some rustling around or something, that is what that is. Milo's my dog, by the way. Like, I have all of that left over, which is kind of a bummer, but oh well. I'm gonna kind of let that get a little tacky, but while we are waiting for that, the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. First off, I'm going to be using this shade right here, Sauced, as a transition shade, using the Luxie 243 brush. And once again, the products that I use will be linked in the description box down below. I've had this Urban Decay Naked Heat palette for a while and I really like it. So I highly recommend it if you were interested in trying out one of the Urban Decay palettes. It is, as you can tell, a very warm palette, so if you prefer cool tones with eyeshadows, this probably wouldn't be the one for you. But I prefer warm toned eyeshadows, so that's why I love it. Now I'm going to take the Sigma E56 shader brush and spray that with setting spray to kind of make it a foiled look. And I'm going to take this shade right here, Lumbre, on kind of the inner third, maybe inner 2/3. We'll see. As you can see, or I don't know if you can tell or not though, I am leaving like the very inner part, like the inner corner, with no shadow because I'm going to go in with a brighter shadow there. Now for kind of like a gradient look, I'm going to use the other side of that brush. I'm not showing you, but I did just spray this with setting spray again, and I'm going to take the shade right here, Scorched, and put that on the end, kind of where I didn't put the shade Lumbre. Gradient effect. I'm going to take this Luxie blending brush and kind of blend them a little bit together. And this is very subtle, but I'm not sure if you can tell or not because it's pretty subtle, but I do like both of the shades. Especially Scorched, that is such a foiled shade and really pretty. I think that this would be a little bit more of an apparent kind of fade or whatever the word I'm looking for if I didn't go in so much with that Lumbre shade, but I do really like how that looks. And kind of blend it together. Now I'm going to take the brush that it came with and I'm going to take the round end and just kind of for a little bit more dimension, I'm going to take the shade right here, Cayenne, which is a matte brown, and create a little bit of dimension. kind of go over, like kind of blend together the scorched shade and the sauced transition shade that we applied earlier. Very subtly, but it's really pretty. Now I'm just gonna take that same Luxie blending brush and kind of blend everything together, just very lightly. Now I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay highlighter. I can't remember the shade. I actually got this in an Ipsy a while ago. And I'm going to take that same E56 and I'm just going to apply this on my inner corners. This isn't quite as vibrant as I would like it, but it works with the look. I mean, sometimes it's good to be a little bit more subtle. Now I'm going to highlight my brow bone using the shade Chaser right here. And that is it with the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in with primer, see if I had any fallout that I need to remove. And I am not seeing any, so I'm going to go in with primer now. I'm using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, which you can see I have used this for quite a while. I just do kind of 2 pumps. So I was going to self-tan last night because I've kind of liked being a little bit more tan, but my Urban Decay foundation shade is in my like natural skin color, if you will. This is the shade 1.5 Urban Decay Naked Foundation. Mentioned this several times, I love it. So Pale Hannah came back, you know, to say hi. She hasn't been around for a week or 2, so she came by to say hi again, and because I have to use this, well, I mean, I don't have to, but I didn't want to buy another foundation, like a tan shade, because I've just been mixing one from, I think it's L'Oreal, that's been working out pretty well. But to stay on theme, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in the shade 1.5. Yes. I'm using the Ep brushes for Ulta. Oh, this is really clear. I just cleaned this yesterday. Foundation brush to apply that with. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. I haven't used this concealer in a while because I've been really liking my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is good as well. It's just a little bit thinner than the Tarte Shape Tape is. But it does still conceal my dark circles fairly well, I would say. Now, I don't have a full coverage concealer to use to cover up my blemishes, so I'm just gonna try to use this concealer with the Sigma F70 concealer brush, and we're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it works semi well. If it doesn't, then we're just gonna have a little bit more of a natural look with my blemishes peeking through. The one on my forehead, I think I concealed fairly well. I just have to blend it a little bit more. Now, I did not get a brow product because if you like have been around since the beginning of my channel, I actually didn't start using brow products on my eyebrows until recently. So I'm just going to comb them with a spoolie. That way I didn't have to get an Urban Decay brow product. No shade, I'm sure they're great, but I just didn't want to buy one for that video. But I did buy, for this video rather, I did buy an Urban Decay mascara because I didn't have an Urban Decay mascara, and like I can kind of skip out on the brows a little bit, but we cannot skip out on mascara because it's like one of my favorite makeup products, and I think it just really completes the look, so that just was not an option. I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay, let me show you, All Nighter Setting Powder. This is like my everyday go-to powder. Used it several times. I'm going to use the Sigma F20 brush. It's so soft. I know I have like a little zit right there, but I think we're just gonna let him live his best life today. Now for concealer, well, not concealer, goodness, we just used concealer. For contour, blush, and highlight, well, contour and blush, I'm going to be using this palette. This is a little 3-in-1. that I got from one of my friends. I'm not totally sure on the contour shade, and I feel like she wasn't as well with like her skin tone. I'm gonna see how it looks, and hopefully it looks kind of okay, because this is the only like contour product that I have from Urban Decay. I'm going to be using the Sigma F23 brush to contour with. I just think it's a little too warm toned for my skin tone, but I think I'm gonna make it work. Just blend it pretty well and call it good. Also, it's been in the 90s the past several days, and I'm filming this in the end of May, so like we're not even in June yet. It's not even officially summer, and it's already in the 90s. I'm not really okay with it. A little bit more of a subtle contour than what I do, but I think it will work. For blush, I'm going to be going in with that blush shade with this Farrah brush. Like, I'm filming in front of a window for that natural light, and I'm almost sweating. It's okay, I guess. For highlight, I'm not going to use that highlight shade because it's a little too pink for the look that I'm doing today. I'm going to actually go in with this highlighter shade that I used on my inner corners with the Sigma F35 brush. That is it with setting with powder products rather. So now I'm going to set my face with one of my favorite products of all time, the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Let me curl my lashes before I go in with mascara. I did get some of that eyeshadow primer on my lashes, but hopefully the mascara still applies okay. So as I mentioned, this is a brand new mascara. I think I have used this before, but I literally just got this for this video. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And I remember it being really black, but I think it gave me as much volume, but I'm gonna give it another try. See what I think. And also I'll continue using it obviously, because this is just gonna be one use. So far, it looks like it gives the lashes a little bit more of a natural look. But I am gonna layer that and see if I can get them to be a little bit more voluminous. So definitely more of a natural mascara, which if that's what you like, then that's fine. But I'll probably, whenever I use this in the future, I'll probably layer this with another one to kind of give me some more volume. But so that's not my favorite Urban Decay product, but that's okay because I love, love, love the Urban Decay lip products, especially, as well as the other ones as well. But I really love, especially the Urban Decay lip pencil in the shade 1993. I've used this several times in videos as well. So I'm going to line my lips and then fill them in. Then I'm going to go over top of that with the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Carnal, which is a comfort matte finish. That completes the look. I hope you guys liked it. Overall, I know I have like some mascara marks on my eyelashes, not on my eyelashes, on my eyelids, but let's just look past that. Overall, I do like it. This highlighter ended up being a lot more glowy than what I was used to. I think maybe the brush, because I did use it with a different brush than what I usually use it with, so that was probably key. So I really do like how the highlighter turned out. One thing that probably I wasn't the biggest fan of was the mascara, but I mentioned I'll probably just layer that, and that's totally fine. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to stick around and subscribe. I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Let me know what you think of this look. Did you like it? Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.